Let your love inside come alive and out to play, to play. Knock, knock. Who's there? You. You who? You who? You who? The essence of your soul is calling you. Oh, friends, I am running out of time. It's Saturday afternoon. I'm still trying to set some altars. I've been trying to set fall altars. You know, next Saturday will be here before we know it. We'll spend time with altars. I will tape some of what's happening here this week as we set new altars for the new time. Yes, fall equinox is coming up on Monday, this coming Monday. And tomorrow, Sunday, is International Peace Day. The UN set up that day a long time ago, and boy, oh boy, do we need it. Still and always, we need it. So we're going to spend time with peace. We're going to spend time with balance and fall equinox. We're going to spend time with friends. We have nature fun. There's so much fun to be had. In fact, we have 2 songs, 2 field trips, and we just have to get to it. So, thanks for being here, friend. Let's play. Yes, the circle's calling. Let's play. Hello. Well, hello. It's nice to get a call from fall. Yeah, Mother Nature called us last week. So fall, what's up? Oh, I know you are here. Yes, your first official day is here. And what would you like us to know about your special gifts? Fall offers us release for peace. Nice, fall. Yeah. And also, to be sure to keep giving thanks for our harvest, our bounty. Oh, nice messages, fall. I see Squirrel is here. Does Squirrel want to talk to us too? Oh, probably next week. Okay, well, fall, anything else? Release for peace. Thanks, fall. We love you. Wow, release for peace. You know, that is what the leaves do. But they also change colors first. So the colors around here are just starting to turn. How about you? Do you have deciduous trees that are starting to turn those beautiful fall colors? Yeah, you know, coming to peace often is about release. Let's take a big breath. Yeah, I see a lot of feathers here too. You know, feathers can be like leaves because they're light and they will float down. Ooh. Yeah. Hello? Oh, Feather, did I miss your point? Oh, Feather says to stay light. And that is how we can release, letting ourselves be light as a feather. Beautiful message, Feather. Thank you. Anything else? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Okay, bye. Feathers reminding us that many, many animals, many birds, also release their feathers the way the trees release the leaves. Yeah. I guess there is always a balance to be had of letting go and holding on and knowing when to release for peace. I patiently practice peace. I patiently practice peace. Yeah, let's sing. Let's sing. Yes, and so in the northern hemisphere, here we are with autumnal equinox. It is the first day of fall, the first day of autumn, and we call on Mabon. This is Balance with Mabon. Sing along, drum along. Thanks for gathering with me now. And thanks to the buffalo skin, and thanks to the drum maker, Carl Winters. One moon, one sun, balance with Mabon. Drumming, we're drumming on equal night. Fire and water, dark and light. Drumming, we're drumming on equal night. We rest in the dark, we renew in the light. Oh, we retreat to safe nest, we claim the sky in flight. Oh, we come together to share one heart. yes, Equinox and Maven, a great harvest celebration. And most of us, me, we're very blessed with an abundance of food, even if we don't grow it ourselves. Apples are something in September that we often celebrate because there's a harvest of apples that have come about from the summer. And then there's peeps like Johnny Appleseed and I think his birthday or one of his days. He seems to get celebrated in September and March. But, going back to school used to happen in September with an apple for the teacher. And there's just a lot of apple lore. And one of the amazing things about apples is if you cut them this way, you will see like an eye, the apple of my eye. But if you cut it in the middle like this, our apple gives us a star. And all apples are made this way, reminding us that we also have many facets inside of us. And so when we look with the apple of our eye, let's look and see the star we are, the star we truly be. All right. Food is a love language for me, I gotta say. And so I am heading down into town for the open mic this evening, and I have been taking cookies or little treats when I go. And so I am running a bit late, but I'm making some apple cinnamon cakes. I think I'm going to make little cupcakes so they'll bake quick. And so this star is like a flower, and it just reminds me that when we share food together, when we break bread together, it is an awesome way that we can bond, that we can come together. And so my Maven song sings about gathering. And when you think about the word gathering, when we gather together, whether it's to eat or to sing or to circle up or whatever we're doing when we're gathered together, it is a celebration of life. It is a celebration of abundance. And gathering is a word that is used for harvest, for food, gathering in the harvest of the season. And so it is a beautiful thing to gather and to gather with this food. So thank you, sweet apples. Oh, I bless the apple trees and the apple growers, the apple seeds, and the seed sowers like Johnny Appleseed, and Maria Smith, Granny Smith. I am cutting up a Granny Smith apple, which is nice and sour, and they are the best to bake with. Their little sourness gives everything a tang that's very, very nice. And so, once again, I am celebrating the season moment surrounded by the abundance of my new home. My lovely neighbor, Carolyn, gave me more of her beautiful dahlias this week. Aren't they gorgeous? Such a celebration. The mountain behind me, always a celebration. And she's starting to wear her clouds more and more. We had some rain here earlier in the week, and she had some snow up top. And a lot of that new snow melted down. But she's whispering of the coming of the winter. And of course, our days are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. So Equinox reminds us of the balance as we strike that day and night of equal dark and light. And so I just give so much gratitude for these apples and for life and for the abundance of beauty that surrounds me, for the friends and the adventures that I had this last week. And, for the ending of the summer and the coming of the fall, there is always much to be grateful for, friends, much to be grateful for. So I got to get my little concoction done and in the oven so I can share it. The abundance of ingredients did come together beautifully for some super yummy apple cinnamon cupcakes. Yum, yum, yum. and they were enjoyed by all who chose to partake in them. Oh yes, it was fun to share those apple cinnamon cupcakes at the Art for the Heart open mic last night at Harmony House. I'm going to make them again this coming week and take them to my Latrobe ladies and my Elk Grove friends as I make a final fall visit to my old home this coming week. This last week, as I have shared in part, I had so many wonderful adventures with new friends and my old friend Rosemarie. We did all kinds of nature adventures that were all so beautiful and wonderful. So I will be sharing those coming up in more Saturday Soul Playhouse field trips. But today I couldn't resist going back to Lake Siskiyou. Yes, I went with old friend Rosemarie and new friends Nauko and Yesio to Lake Siskiyou. I took them on my favorite walk to go up over the bridge. And Yesio brought her ukulele, so I grabbed mine so that we could do some singing. Yes, what a wonderful time to be at beautiful Lake Siskiyou and to sing to the lake and the mountain in deep appreciation and celebration of their beauty.
Happy, 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 happy me. I'm so happy, happy just to be happy, 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 happy to be me. I'm so happy, happy just to be happy, 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 happy to be me. I'm so happy, happy to be me. Happy, 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 happy just to be happy, 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 happy me. Yay!
Wonderful!
Lake Siskiyou, Lake Siskiyou, Lake Siskiyou, Lake beauty.
Thank you, Lake Siskiyou. Thank you, beauty. Thank you, beauty. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, Noko. We love you. Oh, beautiful song.
Beautiful song.
Yay!
Yay! Hooray! Souls are out to play.
Yesio shared with me that our singing together helped give her more confidence. She shared this video of her singing the beauty song to Lake Castle. I assured Yesio that music is indeed one of her gifts to give this world. Oh, yes, it was such a sweet and wonderful time to be with the lake, to be with the mountain, and be with friends making music. It did bring me great peace, and I hope it did the same for you. So that's why I had to add in that second song today in addition to our Maven song. And it can be stated that going back to Lake Siskiyou was our field trip for the day, but we are going to go to the Peace Garden. Yay! But before we take that field trip to the Peace Gardens, let us be with peace right here, right now. That's always the invitation, right? It's amazing to be in nature or to be in situations that feel good and feel peaceful. But it's also really, really helpful to have tools and ways to come home to peace in any given moment. Yeah. And so I've done a lot of videos about this and transformational toolbox things. The breath is one of our biggest, easiest tools. We all know, take a deep breath, recenter ourselves, right? Yeah. And today we're listening to some vibe music for the Root Chakra. Yeah, the Root Chakra. And that is our first chakra. It's located at the base of our spine. And I was going to play with Giraffe today and do some Root Chakra work there, but another time. Another time, Giraffe is always waiting, and I'm always trying to figure this stuff out. So wherever you are in this moment, sitting, standing, lying down, put your energy at the base of your spine. Put your energy and your thought and your heart opening into that place in your body, right? So it is the kind of gateway chakra. It can be argued that we have chakras all throughout our body, and our feet have chakras, and those would be the gateway to touch on the Mother Earth. But we're just going to go with kind of traditional root chakra stuff for today. And we're going to integrate our rock talk there. So this beautiful stone, I thought was red jasper, but it didn't come up that way on the app. Who knows? But it is a beautiful, beautiful stone. And on the back, it looks like amethyst, which is kind of calling us up into our higher chakra. And I love that it's on the bottom, and then the root color chakra is on the top. But if you want to focus on this stone, it is an amazing, beautiful, beautiful geode. I keep it in the bathroom with Bear, in the guest bathroom, to remind us of that root chakra place. And so we come into this knowing that we are well supported by our sacred mother. This stone is reminding us that we walk upon our mother everywhere we go. And even when she's been paved over, even inside our houses, we still are surrounded and supported by our sacred Mother Earth. Let's breathe that in. Yes. There are many ways that we can bring our hearts to peace, like through the breath, like through thinking a new thought, catching ourselves thinking thoughts that are turbulent, that are anything but peaceful, and we can just take a deep breath of peace and just simply say, I choose peace. I choose peace. I choose peace. Yeah, I'm reminded of that lately when I hear things that take me into places that I don't want to be, that don't feel peaceful, that don't feel good. Now, there are many opportunities on our field trip to listen to Rock Talk today. At the Peace Gardens, there is a lot of obsidian. Obsidian is volcanic glass, and there are some beautiful stones there. And so our field trip is a listening field trip. There is a lot of opportunity there to zone in on the rocks. And if the rocks talk to you, that's absolutely fabulous. They talk to me. I think they love being heard. And they love being talked to. Yet I know that everyone has their own way of connecting to nature, their own way of connecting to their heart, their own way of being. And I'll pull out the snowflake obsidian as a reminder that while this might be called black and white, it's really pretty gray. And there's no absolutes. There's no absolutes. There is another kind of obsidian that is more of a red obsidian, and some people say it's very good for releasing trauma. Often when we feel ourselves not feeling secure, it is because of old trauma. And so we can ground in whatever way works for us by putting your attention into your root chakra. By calling on beautiful stones like the obsidian family. By calling on the color red. Some people say black as well. By listening to the vibes that can be found on YouTube and other places. By simply being with our heart, maybe hands over heart. Being with our inner child. Being with the deep knowing that we are held and honored and loved by our great Creator, by our soul spirit, by the love we are created of. Let's breathe that in. Breathe in the knowing that we are love. Breathe in the knowing that we are loved. And there are many ways that people honor the divine. And as we go now into the Peace Gardens, you'll see many, many, many treasures that people have left behind to honor the divine. So as we go into the Peace Garden, I will leave you with a few invitations. There are many rocks there you can talk to and listen to if that calls you. There are many representations of the divine, some of them religious, like the Mother Mary, Buddha. There's much beautiful nature there that you can connect with. And then you can just let your heart be open to whatever calls you from this experience. It is a beautiful, beautiful place, and I'm honored to share it with you. And so, my friends, let's take our field trip now to the Peace Garden. I patiently practice peace. I patiently practice peace. Humanity
the fight. Yet I live in light now, patiently practicing peace. We patiently practice peace. We patiently practice peace. Humanity's history harbors the fight, yet we live in light now, patiently practicing peace.
May each heart be peace. May each family be peace. May each ancestral line come to peace. May each community be peace. May each nation be peace. May this nation come to peace. May all nations on earth be peace. May peace prevail on earth.
We patiently practice peace. We patiently practice peace. Humanity's history harbors the fight, yet we live in light now, patiently practicing peace.
Thank you, friends, for being here to share some moments of peace, to share some moments of grounding in our root chakra, to share this moment of balance with Equinox, Maven, to have a tasty apple cinnamon treat, and to listen to our rock talk and to sing with the beauty of our Mother Earth, with friends, with the beautiful lake, the mountain. There is much to celebrate in this life. So we look to nature at this turning of the wheel, and we look to the better nature of who we are, able, willing and able to embody the prayer of peace, to walk the prayer of peace, to be the prayer of peace. Thank you, friend. Thank you for peaceful, beautiful you. See you next time. Namaste.
Yippee hooray!